ScoresBones.com. I'm Metal Mark here with the one and only Dino.
Metal Mark. It's good to see you, man.
Good to see you too. How are you, sir?
I'm great. I'm here in New York City. We're about to play the Gramercy, and we're on tour for the Epic Industrialist Tour. I'm sorry, the World Industrialist Tour.
Yes.
We just finished that tour I just mentioned in Europe. That was great. That was November, December with Devin Townsend, and now we're on tour here with Cobra and the Lotus and Hate Eternal. And we're doing the basically the second leg of the U.S. tour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how has it been playing these new songs now that they're under your belt for a while now?
It's great. I mean, obviously we opened with Industrialist, which is a great opening track, to a record, to the live show, and definitely kicks ass opening up with that song. And then obviously we playing other songs, and the reaction's been really good. Obviously, people like the classics.
Yeah.
So we got to throw in all the classics. And, our set list has been like blocks, blocks of certain songs. And we added some different songs that we haven't played in a while, like What Will Become. We haven't played that. That's from, the Digimortal record. And, we've been putting in, sometimes we've been putting in Acres of Skin and Piss Christ and Self-Immolation from the first album. So we've been kind of like mixing and matching songs that we haven't played in a while. So it's been good.
Speaking of the classics, later this year it's round 2 on the 70,000 Tons of Metal.
Yes.
And you will be playing Demanufacture in its entirety.
Yes.
Which is the reason I bought the ticket right away. How
Cool.
excited are you to totally play that from start to finish again?
It'll be our first time ever doing that, actually. Even when the record first came out, it was like a lot of stuff was still from Sullivan and Machine.
Yeah.
But it's going to be, I think it's going to be exciting. We haven't really started rehearsing all the songs yet, but at different points, we've done every song except a Therapy for Pain, which is the last, epic song on the record. So
is that the one you're most excited to play for?
Yeah, it's interesting to see how that's going to turn out.
Nice.
So when we're done with this tour, we're going to go back home and we're going to, totally rehearse the whole record and get it prepared for the boat.
Nice.
And then actually we're going to Australia as well, and we're doing 5 shows in Australia and New Zealand and Hawaii, where we're going to be doing that record.
Wow.
So, which should
Nice.
be great.
Well, obviously you've already been on 70,000 Tons, so are you already planning on doing something differently that you may have learned? Because I sure as hell learned not to drink as much.
Well, well, we definitely drank a lot. We had a great time.
Yeah.
And especially my wife over here.
Yes.
The beautiful Jennifer Cazares.
It's the anniversary.
She got the nickname of Boat Jen.
Yes.
So I'm hoping the Boat Jen comes back out again.
She's got to. She's got to.
I mean, she's gonna come on the cruise.
Yeah.
But Boat Jen was really fun.
Well, there was only, 10 girls on the boat? Other than
yeah, something like that. Or there was girls there, but some of them didn't look like girls.
Yeah, exactly. But they had fun.
Yeah, but the one thing I did learn was, last time I wore some basketball shoes and on stage, and they were really slippery on the outdoor stage because a lot of the mist from the water, and the stage, I believe, was like, it wasn't anything that was really gripping for my shoes, and I was slipping, and the boat's rocking a little bit, so I'm going to wear different shoes for sure this time. So.
Very cool. Now,
maybe I'll put some like skateboard tape on the bottom of them so that I
just
don't
duct
slip.
tape them.
Yeah,
Why
there
the
you
hell
go.
not? So I read in a recent interview that you quite possibly might be working on new material before the end of the year.
Yes, that is true. We will be writing the next record coming up really soon. After all the touring, because we still got a few places we got to go. We got to go back to Europe and do another summer tour, and I believe we're going to South America, and we're doing a full Russian tour, which is our first time.
That's crazy.
So we're going to be going to some pretty interesting places, and after all that, we should be done by September, and then start writing.
Wow. So what was that? I heard something.
That's our manager Scott Koenig with his New York Mets hat.
Oh.
Even though I'm a Dodger fan, it's all right. But he's saying what? When?
When? April 2014.
April 2000. There you go.
Oh, that's an exclusive.
Wow.
Thank you, Met Dodger fan. Yeah, no pressure.
I don't got no pressure. I mean, we're gonna, me and Bert are really gonna try to go as far as we possibly can go and come up with a sicker concept, and definitely taking our time, take at least a good 6 months to write an album. You know what I mean, and get it down, get it as best as we can get it. And probably gonna have a few different people on the team, not necessarily not musicians but producers. And, we might, go somewhere different. So we'll see. We're just in the discussing stage of where that's going to go. And, obviously we might have a new label home as well. Yeah. We're in discussions with that as well. So there's going to be a lot of new changes coming up for the better.
Yeah. So that'll be your 9th studio album, right?
Well, mine, it'll be my 7th? No.
What?
7th. It'll be my 7th with Fear Factory.
Yeah.
But there was 2 other ones, obviously, when I wasn't there.
Yeah.
But those don't exist.
Exactly.
They don't count.
So from like say the start of Fear Factory to now, the biggest lesson that you would say you've learned to this day would be?
Wow, a lesson that I can actually tell you.
Yes.
Well, there's probably things I can't say, but I want to be politically correct.
Yes.
Biggest lesson: always take baby wipes on the road.
I hear about gig butt all the time.
Well, there's gig butt. There's, especially big guys like me, you get rashes in certain places.
Yeah.
So us big boys gotta keep ourselves clean. Ain't that right?
But notice he's not so big anymore.
He isn't. Yeah.
Well, I've lost 36 pounds now.
Look at you. So you're gonna be like a male model by the time the new record comes out, right?
I don't think so. I can be 150 pounds. I'll still be ugly.
Oh, come on. But then you have the beauty next to you, so
there
you win.
Go.
There you go. Well, I will since it is the day before the anniversary, I will let you go celebrate here in New York City. Dino, as always, thank you very much.
Thank you very much for having me. I appreciate it.
Do you have any final words to the fans?
Look for a new record coming out, and we hope to see you guys on the road.